Functional Physio presents ePoster 2020. Associated by Mind Academy and Sportson.
Presenter Tina Sodar. On title Fecal Incontinence Using Biofeedback for the Pelvic Floor.
Hello everyone, warm greetings to all the dignitaries and organizing committee. And this is Tina Sudhar pursuing BPT second year. Before I proceed to my presentation, I would like to thank all the organizers for wonderful and innovative opportunity to encourage budding physiotherapy. So today my topic for presentation is pediatric functional fecal incontinence using biofeedback for the pelvic floor. So introduction. Functional fecal incontinence, also referred to as encopresis, is defined as a voluntary and involuntary passage of feces in inappropriate place in a child 4-year-old or older with functional fecal incontinence often have a chronic constipation and painful bowel movement. This may be due to averting the bathroom, means changing the place, or failing to maintain adequate intra-abdominal pressure during defecation. During the defecation, intra-abdominal pressure is falling, not maintained properly. In addition to physical discomfort, this general problem is occur physical incontinence, but the physical discomfort is also occur. Child with dysfunctional voiding, a person does not empty their bladder normally. Functional fecal incontinence can experience emotional anguish in social or public places due to soiling their undergarments. Means in the social or public places, child feel very emotionally pain when soiling their undergarments. Peer rejection, avoiding rejection, and teacher alienance. Emotional issues such as humiliation, disrespect from the people, decreased self-esteem is also decreases. Family estrangement, families behave as strangers and avoid from the family. Also withdrawal from social activity and friends is also withdraw and avoid. Biofeedback used as a physical therapy intervention attempt to train the appropriate pelvic muscles activity necessary for normal bowel and bladder function. The treatment method consists of training the child through video like games which provide direct feedback to relax previously constricted sphincter during bowel movement and urination. So using this biofeedback therapy, child is also enjoy not feel very pain during using biofeedback therapy. Purpose. After conducting a systemic review on the effectiveness of biofeedback for treating children with functional fecal incontinence, it was determined that the evidence suggests that significant relief can be attained when biofeedback therapy is used in conjunction with other intervention. The purpose of this project was to examine best practice for collaborating with primary care provider. What is the result when using after biofeedback therapy? Biofeedback is best complemented by assessing the root cause of the functional fecal incontinence. Why this problem is occur? It's a main root cause. So using the biofeedback therapy to assess the root cause of functional fecal incontinence. The clinical expression of functional gastrointestinal disorder is dependent on individual autonomic, effective and intellectual development stage and or concomitant organic and psychological disturbance. There are many considerations for treating functional fecal incontinence, including physiological, nutritional and psychosocial treatment differ depending on whether the patient has stool infection or suffering from constipation or has a normal bowel movement but defecates in place other than toilet. The goal is for treatment What is the main goal for the treatment? Establish a regular bowel routine using the biofeedback modality to establish a regular bowel routine, identify the root cause of the problem, collaborating on treatment plan with diversified treatment team, develop a therapeutic support system for the child such as alliance with the parents. Stool toileting refusal is when child demonstrate a pattern of successfully using the toilet to urinate but refuse to use the toilet for bowel movement. Generally, child is refused to use the toilet for bowel movement but use the toilet for urination. The child will usually defecate in a diapers or training pants, or in some cases the child will retain stool or defecate outside the toilet. Because child age is a 4-year-old to 16-year-old, but in the generally 4-year-old child is not know more about how to use the toilet, so defecates outside the toilet or in the diaper or training pants. Standard therapy. Standard therapy include 5 components. First one, provide information about the dysfunction and demystifying it. Provide instruction on resolving the dysfunction. Where is the problem occur, not a proper function. Advise the patient on lifestyle changes. Teach the patient how to use a voiding diary. Provide support and encouragement from the caregiver. Standard therapy can also include pelvic floor retraining, behavioral therapy, psychotherapy. If the standard prove effectiveness for child, all studies included multiple interventions that are considered to be standard therapy for children. 7 studies include a conventional treatment group in which dietary and toilet advices. In the 7 studies found that dietary and toilet advices, animus laxative and diaries were received, as well as other varying standard of therapy. Although behavioral modification was found to be important with reducing encopresis, found generally the behavior modification to reduce the encopresis. Animated biofeedback therapy and pelvic floor exercise help to diminish constipation. Using the animated biofeedback therapy and pelvic floor exercise daily, give advice to take the pelvic floor exercise help to diminish constipation and were able to completely resolve encopresis. Because when using the pelvic floor exercise, due to the pelvic floor exercise, muscles is relaxed to resolve the encopresis. The remaining study examined the effect of enhanced toilet training and anorectal manometry into their intervention in relation to biofeedback therapy. Standard therapy have been shown to be effective in addition to biofeedback training and decrease the symptoms of encopresis. So biofeedback therapy is a standard therapy to reduce the problem of fecal incontinence and normal bowel movement. Conclusion. What is the conclusion after using the biofeedback therapy for pelvic floor? Through analysis of the data, our review determined that the child is 4 to 16 with functional fecal incontinence would likely benefit from biofeedback therapy. It appears a multifactorial approach consisting of biofeedback therapy and behavioral modification can be successful in resolving encopresis. Thank you so much.